Lucifer. 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 Hey, Lucifer.
The guys at the burger shop just didn't understand.
Lucifer.
All right.
All right. Take this on Star Man. Security is expecting exterminator back entrance. Sometimes you just gotta fall back on the natives. I ever tell you about the times I pulled something similar to take down a store? No, you should probably shut up about that one. Or save it for the guy when I return again. Just act like you like killing things and you'll be good. And remember to be cool. They're expecting you. Okay, remember, you're just a humble test control team. You are very boring. You live for fumigation. The performance is over before it's begun. Force your way in the side door.
Meow? What are you meowing about?
Good. This is the staff meeting. Elevator stairs.
Piece of shit! that?
Hey, girl.
So serious, okay.
Oh, I miss you so much, chica. She's feeding, but she looks sick.
To be back in school again.
Hey, hey, Lucifer.
Go away, you.
Can you please state your name? Martin Moreno. But you might know me as Martin. I've been touring with Gabriel Iglesias for 20 plus years. Martin! And yeah, he's been screaming my name for 20 plus years. Dude, that's better than most marriages. That's a win. It has been an incredible journey. We've gone from garages, clubs, living rooms, to theaters, arenas around the world, and now a stadium. They say comedy is subjective, but when you're selling out stadiums, that's no longer subjective.
So what can people expect?
One of the biggest shows Los Angeles has ever seen. And whatever you do, make sure you stick around till the end. You want to see how this thing ends.
So what else is left to say?
Without further ado, live from Dodger Stadium, Gabriel Iglesias.
We did it. I didn't do it. We did it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sí, quiero llorar. I've been out here 30 seconds already. Thank you so much. I know some of you just found out Martin is real because you finally get to see him, right? And if you're Mexican, yes, he looks like Machete or Marco Antonio Solis. If you're white, he looks like the Big Lebowski. Wow. This is awesome. Martin wasn't lying, you guys. We started off in freaking garages and backyard barbecues and quinceañeras and weddings, and now it's like, this is home for us. The biggest thing I've ever done will be tonight, without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm glad that you can all be here for this. This is, because yeah, after COVID, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only good thing I can say about 2020 for me was the fact that for some reason I managed to lose 70 pounds. Negative, yeah. Yeah, I lost 70 pounds. People ask me, what's your secret? They said, it's no secret. They closed all the goddamn restaurants. That's a secret. I didn't know how to cook. That was the secret. It was me at home with a foreman girl making weenies. But yeah, we were on tour in Kalamazoo, Michigan when we got the news that we had to go home. And then we came home and we all turned on our TVs and we watched them lie to us. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy person, but they told us, remember? It's only going to be 2 weeks. That's it. They told us 2 weeks. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, we just like to ask that you go home for 2 weeks. Be with your loved ones, be with your family. Just 2 weeks while we figure things out. Dr. Anthony Fauci has given us some new information to go by. Just 2 weeks. That's all we need. Just 2 weeks. And I apologize for using the same stereotypical old white voice. But that's the one that they used. Because that's the one we listen to in a time of crisis. It couldn't be any other voice. It couldn't be, no, hombre, cállate, shut up, mira. No más 2 weeks, okay? No más tú. You're going to go home with tu mamá y tu papá. And if COVID comes to the house, you tell COVID, hey, no está aquí, güey. Come back another time, it's okay. Just 2 weeks. It couldn't be any other voice. It couldn't be, I'll tell you what, this is what you're going to do, goddammit. You're going to take your ass home, you're going to hunker down. You're going to hunker down, and if COVID shows up at your front door, get her done right there to the face. Okay, that's what you're going to do. Just 2 weeks. It couldn't be any other voice. It couldn't be, all right, listen up. Okay, this is what's going to happen. You're going to go home. You're going to be with your family and them, right? And if, oh, you don't want to laugh at the black voice, huh? Whatever, that's your kill, not my kill. I'm fine. I'm fine. But yeah, just 2 weeks. That's what they told us. 2 weeks. And 2 weeks turned into 2 months, turned into half a year, turned into a year plus. And little by little, they told us who was most at risk for COVID-19. Come to find out, it's people over 45. Okay? People who are overweight. Here we go. Diabetics, no chingas. Really? Most at risk, Latinos and African Americans. Bye, Felicia. I come to find out I was 85% of the underlying conditions. Over 45, overweight, diabetic, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. Apparently, COVID is my Tinder match. Someone finally wants to swipe right, and her name is Corona. And the mask thing is still a thing. Some are for it, some are not. Some, some places it's required, some places it's optional. Biggest complaint I have heard about the mask is that the mask smells funny. And I'm here to tell you. No, it doesn't. You do. You are smelling what everyone has been telling you all these years. And finally, you're smoking what we've been smoking. Oh, yeah. I'll be honest with you. My mask smells delicious. My mask smells like Oreos and Tres Leches cake, okay? If you smell my mask right now, you will Krispy Kreme yourself. It's so good. I feel like selling it on the OnlyFans website to see if I can make some money. Some of you know what's up. Sucio! Yeah, so this next thing I'm going to say is in no way, shape, or form political. So please don't take it that way. The vaccine. Look at some of you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it. Look at him. He's got booster written all over him. Look at him. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your bodies. I'm just here to share a story. I got vaccinated, okay, and I'm not saying it to get approval. I'm just telling you because, hey, look, I was 85% of the underlying conditions. At this point, I'm rolling the dice. Plus, I wanted to work. I got the vaccine, but it was one of those things where, in the beginning, when you wanted to get the vaccine, you couldn't just walk into a CVS. You had to make an appointment, and it was a drive-out. You couldn't just show up. Because I tried. Oh, I tried using the face. I'm like, hey. Apparently this only works at Red Lobster. Oh, yeah, I could show up at Red Lobster at 8 o'clock on a Saturday. It's on. Do you have reservations? It's fluffy, big biscuits. So for the vaccine, no, I made my appointment like everyone else. It was a drive-out location, There's a little speaker box. This is very familiar. Yeah, let me have a large vaccine. I got a coupon, whatever's free. Pull up to the window, and then I pull up to the next window. And then a guy who's all covered up, he's got the whole, Then you give them your arm, and then they harpoon you, and they make you park your car for 10 to 15 minutes in case you have an allergic reaction. So I'm sitting in the car, and I got the radio going and the AC going, and I glance over, and I notice that there's people there protesting. And that's fine. Protesting is a right, and I'm all for it, okay? My problem is when protesters leave the sidewalk and get right in your face. So here's what happened. I glance over, I see the protesters, and I locked eyes with one of them. And I could do this all day. I'm in the car, right? What? The lady who I'm looking at all of a sudden starts walking towards me, and I'm like, shit. She gets to my car, and she starts going off on me. And I have never had a complete stranger go off on me for no reason at all. She gets to the car, and she's like, you are so stupid. You are so stupid. How could you get the vaccine? How could you get the vaccine? You have no idea what you just put inside your body, dumbass. I didn't know what to say. I was like, bitch, I eat chorizo. You have no idea what that vaccine has to work through in order to have any type of effect whatsoever. It's got to go through yours with the chorizo, chicharrón, carnitas, carne asada, freaking hot dogs, bologna, spam, menudo, caldo de res. Oh. It's got to go through the gauntlet. But yeah, so on top of that, we're trying to figure out this whole thing with Netflix and doing a new special. And during the pandemic, 2020 especially, it was not even a possibility of assembling a few people, much less a stadium. So Netflix made it clear, we need a new special sooner than later, okay? This was right before Squid, they didn't have Squid Games yet. You remember red light. Yeah. Somebody like, that's racist. No, that's accurate. That's really good. So anyway, Netflix said as soon as there's an opportunity to record a new special, we need a special. So with time going by, there became two options for recording a special in late 2020. One was Florida, and the other was Texas. Some people from Texas cheering? Yeah? Okay. You can cheer all you want. That's where I got COVID. Yeah, chinita esa. So here's the story. So I had done shows before, in Texas, and I had never done a show in San Antonio. So the original plan was we wanted to record a special in San Antonio for the new Netflix show, for the series. So we couldn't really travel too much. I remember they kept telling us, stay in your bubble, stay in your COVID bubble. Don't forget to stay in your bubble. So in order to be as proactive and just careful, we all went out there together as a team, okay? And then we all basically said, we're going to do a residency in San Antonio for 30 days. 30 shows in 30 days. And on the last day, we'll record a new special. This way it gives me a chance to start performing again because it'd been over a year since I touched the stage. And so we get there and they gave me the option. Do you want to stay in a house or do you want to stay in a hotel? And I said, well, I've never lived in Texas before, so let's see what a house feels like. So they got us like this fancy Airbnb, and basically, it was Martin, Alfred, my friend Rick, myself. It was like 4 of us. It was like the Mexican version of the real world, okay? So we're all in this big house together. Everyone gets their own room. And so, of course, I get the big room because it's me. And, look at this. No. Yes. So I open up the door. I turn on the light. Click. And I'm like, this is a beautiful room. Wow, look how big it is. And then I notice there's a hole in the wall. And I said, that's weird. So I get really close to the wall. And when I got close, I realized it's not a hole. It's a big-ass roach. And let me tell you, I am not exaggerating when I tell you that cuca was this big. That roach was this big. Now, I have used this unit of measure before to exaggerate. And let me tell you, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that freaking cucaracha was this big.
Cucaracha.
And I don't want you guys thinking, oh, what, you think you're too good for roaches? No. I grew up with roaches my whole life. My mom and I, we lived in apartment buildings, projects. We all...
The guys at the burger shop just didn't understand. I had like too many ideas. The guys at the burger shop just didn't understand me. I had like
All right, we're ready to roll. You better pull this off. Georgina made a big plus no risk making this happen.
we won't let her down.
Bug bombs are good. Take the bug squad. Security is expecting exterminators at the back entrance.
Sometimes you just gotta fall back on base. Did I ever tell you about the time I pulled something similar to take down the whole store? No, should probably shut up about that one. Or save it for the guy who ran the again. Just act like you like killing things. You'll be good.
Casino Heist Grand Theft Auto 5 Stealth Mode.
Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Hilarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. In this video, I want to give you guys a quick tutorial and money guide, a refresher on the casino heist silent and sneaky approach. As you all know, diamonds are back in the game, and you have a reoccurring 40% chance of getting the diamonds. So I want to give you a refresher and go over a few things to help out with the silent and sneaky approach, okay? Make sure you guys drop a like, make sure you are subscribed with notifications.
The guys at Burger Shop just didn't understand me. I had like too many ideas, so now.
If you've done this, you have a to-do list with the post-it notes with the asterisks. Those you have to have, okay? But your support crew, you want to go with the cheapest gunman, the cheapest driver, and with 2 to 3 people with diamonds and 7% hacker. But if you're not sure, go with the 9 or 10% hacker. And everything else that's not highlighted with an asterisk and post-it note, you can skip except for one thing. That's the security pass. And you want to make sure that you do the security pass mission that has the split picture thumbnail with the valet and the casino blackjack deal. For Silent and Sneaky, your entrance and exit in the staff lobby, and the buyer, the high-level buyer. That's where you get the most money. In addition, me and the crew have started using the gunman decoy. That is much more valuable now, especially with some changes that have been made with recent updates. It'll cost you $30,000, but it'll actually help out in the long run because you won't get shot up. But that's up to you. But we've started using that, and it does help out. Now, on the entrance of the actual casino and the staff lobby, you're going to have several different setups of the actual enemy NPCs. All right, I'm just going to show you a couple of different setups of how it looks. So you want to have one guy up at the actual security checkpoint. You want to zap it with the stun gun or shoot it, and then take out the guards. And you want to zap or stun that camera right there. Here's another example of a different kind of setup. Let's go ahead and take him out, zap the metal detector, go through, have somebody zap the security camera, and you're good. Here's another instance of a setup right here. You got 2 guards right there. Mark out, zap the metal detector, go through, have somebody.
All right,
All right,
we're ready
we're
to
ready to
roll.
roll.
Right there. You can shoot them, or you can melee them, whatever. Then you have a couple of different setups on the inside of this room. Just communicate with your teammates. Take out the guards in the security room simultaneously. You can just and walk inside. Now, once you're inside, choose to make a save.
Bug or no, and take the bug star. Security is expecting exterminator back at your
Sometimes
I just felt something on the head. I ever tell you about the pulled something similar to take a store and now we can talk about that one. Or save it for the book I write when I retire again. Just act like you like killing things and you'll be good.
A chance of getting cut. So I want to give you a refresher and go over a few things to help out with the silent and sneaky approach, okay? Make sure you guys drop a like, make sure you are subscribed, notifications turned on. You guys enjoy the video. So this is your setup. We're not going to go through all the setups, but this is what your setup board needs to look like. If you notice, you have a to-do list with the post-it notes with the asterisks. Those you have to have, okay? But your support crew, go with the cheapest gunman, the cheapest driver, and with 2 to 3 people with diamonds and 7% hacker. But if you're not sure, go with the 9 or 10% hacker. And everything else that's not highlighted with an asterisk and post-it note, you can skip except for one thing. That's the security pass. And you want to make sure that you do the security pass mission that has the split picture thumbnail with the valet and the casino blackjack deal. For Silent and Sneaky, your entrance and exit in the staff lobby, and the buyer, the high-level buyer, is where you get the most money. In addition, me and the crew have started using the gunman decoy. That is much more valuable now, especially with some changes that have been made with recent updates. It'll cost you $30,000, but it'll actually help out in the long run because you won't get shot up. But that's up to you. But, we've started using that, and it does help out. Now, on the entrance of the actual casino and the staff lobby, we're going to have several different setups of the actual enemy NPCs. Or I'm just going to show you a couple of different setups of how it works. So you want to have one guy up at the actual security checkpoint. You want to zap it with the stun gun or shoot it. Take out the guards. And you want to zap or stun that camera right there. Here's another example of the setup. So go ahead and take him out, zap the metal detector, go through, have somebody zap the security camera, and you're good. Here's another instance of a setup right here. You got 2 guards right there. Mark out those guards, somebody zap the metal detector, take out, zap the camera, stun it, and then you're going to have a couple setups a little bit further. You get the 2 guards right here, you can either shoot them, or you can melee them, whatever. And then you have a couple of different setups on the inside of this room. Just communicate with your teammates, take out the guards in the security room simultaneously, and then you're just go ahead and walk inside. Now, once you're inside, you can choose to hit the daily safe. Daily safe if you're quick enough and recoup the 30,000 that you spent on the decoy. Now be careful because this may fail your elite challenge, but you'll get money anyways for it. So keep that in mind. Now you have a guard that kind of patrols back and forth right here. And if you listen, this is why I don't do the nugget shipments. It takes too much time as a setup. You can just melee all these guards. Don't worry about shooting. Alright? And keep in mind, the only glass that the guards will see you through are glass windows that are attached to it. Okay? The glass windows are attached to the walls like in a security camera room. They cannot see you. Now you have that guard, you just want to kind of wait right there until he turns the corner, take him out. You can run right underneath those cameras as well. You have a couple guards back here, just melee these guys. If they shoot at you, don't freak out. It's not going to trip the alarm. You should be fine. Make sure that somebody goes ahead and swipes the key card on that key card terminal as you guys go down, because it'll keep the door unlocked as you are making. Just communicate with your teammates. Take out the guards in the security room simultaneously, and then you're just going and walk inside. Now, once you're inside, you can choose to hit the daily safe. Daily safe, you can recoup the 30,000 that you spent on the decoy. Now, be careful because this may make you fail your elite challenge, but you'll get money anyways. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, you have a guard that kind of patrols back and forth right here, and if you listen, this is why I don't do the nugget shipments. It takes too much time as a setup. You can just melee all these guards. Don't worry about shooting. Alright? And keep in mind, the only glass that the guards will see you through are glass windows that are attached to it. Okay? The glass windows are attached to the walls like in a security camera room. They cannot see you. Now you have that guard, you just want to kind of wait right there until he turns the corner, take him out. You can run right underneath those cameras as well. You have a couple guards back here, just make
Drive in and pull up by the rear entrance. They'll buzz you in. Now remember to be cool. They're expecting you. Okay, remember, you're just a humble pest control team. You are very boring. You live for fumigation. That's it. Head through the door to the staff lobby.
Yep.
Wait, what the?
Come on, quick out the chute. Boss lady's office is crawling with bugs. Take the stairwell on your right.
Well, they know you're not pet.
You looking for something? Right here.
We needed to get your gear past security by smuggling it in via the laundry chute. Go to the laundry room first.
Hold on. What the hell are you doing? 6 lights stop limit.
melee these guys. If they shoot at you, don't freak out. It's not going to trip the alarm. You should be fine. Make sure that somebody goes ahead and swipes the key card on that key card terminal as you guys go down, because it'll keep the door unlocked as you are making your way back up the stairs. It'll help you save some time, okay? So you go through these doors, there'll be a guard that's walking.
Come on, Quick out the chute. Boss lady's office is crawling with bugs. Take the stairwell on your right up to the first floor and follow the hall around. Someone will show you through to the infestation.
Good work so far. You're in the staff lobby. Try your best to act normal in front of security. Okay, now go to the double doors behind the main desk like the professional exterminators you are. You're going to the manager's office. No one will want to mess with the fumigators, so you should have free reign of most of the staff lobby, office, and hotel. The vault? Not so much.
It's walking out right there. You're going to be quick. You'll take him out, melee him. Go ahead and take out that camera. It's up top. Shoot that one. Don't zap that one. You want to shoot this one. Take out those guards right there. And then you can make your way through to the man-trap tunnel. All right? Don't worry about the guard that's inside that office. He can't see you because he's right there in front of that wall glass. Not the door glass, but the wall glass. They can't see you do that. All right? You just go ahead and swipe the key cards at the same time. You'll make your way down the tunnel and you'll be at the vault door. Now, once you're at the vault door, you'll have these laser drills that you'll use to cut through the vault. Now, for some reason, it gives a lot of people trouble, but it's not hard at all. It's very easy. All you got to do is just kind of spam the trigger button. Just kind of just lightly tap it, spam it over and over. Don't hold it down too much because it will overheat. And as you're just kind of like, rapidly tapping it, it's going to cut through the plates. Now, I'm doing this one on easy mode. Hard mode, which I can, I'll explain in a different video, you'll have 6 plates. You'll also have 2 sets of fingerprints that you'll have to go through, which we'll see here in just a moment. But you guys get the gist of this. All right. Now, once you get through this, we'll go inside the vault and make sure you are communicating with your team. Hey, I'll go left side. Hey, I'll go up the middle. Hey, I'll go right. And now we're going to get to the actual keypads, the fingerprint keypad. Now, again, this is an issue that a lot of people have. They don't, know how to get through this, and they'll fail this, and it triggers the alarm. All right, but I'm going to help you out with it. The fingerprint is very simple. You'll be able to memorize the actual fingerprint cards. Okay, you'll understand over time what these look like. Okay, now there are 4 different fingerprints. That's it, and each fingerprint has 4 separate little card boxes that you have to select. The best way to figure this out is just to kind of take individual little memorizations of each one of these little squares, and you'll know exactly which ones to pick, right? You'll know exactly what the fingerprint is. It just takes a little bit of practice. At first, just take your time, okay? Take your time. If you want to, have your phone out with those images, kind of refer back to your phone while you're doing this, but you will memorize those, with time. So let's just go ahead and make a run all the way through, okay, from start to finish. All right, we'll get to the vehicle. We're leaving the arcade. We're heading up. I take this exact route. Just kind of cut through the park right here. Go up to the casino. You can cut through this right here where the trees are and that wall. Just slam it right in. Don't worry about those cameras. You can drive right through them. Just don't stay there too long. Just park up against that wall. Swipe your key card. You're inside. Quickly figure out how the guards are set up. take the guards out, and then zap the metal detector, and then somebody needs to stun the camera, okay? Once they do that, take out the guards inside the camera security room. Go over here, take the daily safe if you want to. Just, hold that green button down, have somebody inside the safe. Once somebody's in the safe, they can let themselves out. There's a button inside the actual room. And wait for that guard that patrols that location to cut across the elevator. Again, he can't see you through the bulletproof glass on the wall, only the glass that's through the doors, all right? Then as this guard comes up the stairs, you'll take him out. Again, any guard that has the Duggan armor on, right, you can just melee them. Make sure, take out those two in the back. Make sure somebody swipes that key card so you can go right through it in the door. Destroy that camera. Shoot it. Don't stun it. Shoot that camera. Take out those guards. Go ahead and swipe the key cards. Go into the man trap and go through the tunnel. You're at the vault door. All right. If you want to have like a little bit of a race to see who can zap and get through the actual vault the fastest here. See who wins. A little contest, a little race. See who gets through it. Oh! Is that Blake? Yeah, Blake got it. All right. So we'll get through the actual vault door. Now just communicate who's going what side. All right. I'm going to take left. Got my first fingerprint clone or fingerprint scanner right here. And again, it's better to take a little bit of time than actually, guess and then get it wrong. And got my first fingerprint clone or fingerprint scanner right here. And again, it's better to take a little bit of time than actually, guess and then get it wrong and fail the hack and then set the alarm. And worst case scenario, just communicate to your teammates, hey, I'm not good at the hack. Can you do it? But you cannot rely on that. You need to learn the actual fingerprint hacks. They're very simple. You'll memorize them and you'll be able to knock it out, okay? Because you don't want to be able to hold your team up because you don't know how to get to the hack, all right? Once you're in there, go ahead and take care and start getting the diamonds. Pay attention to your clock, your time. All right, we're working on this card right here. And just let them know, hey, I'm on Charlie. I'm going to take Alpha next, or I'll take Delta, Bravo, whatever. Just communicate that we can kind of work through. We had 3 people with the 7% hacker. We were a little slow on the inside. I'm not going to lie. We were kind of, just getting the rust off a little bit here, right? Going through, taking care of it, making our way through. And with the diamonds, sometimes you'll have one that kind of floats and stays there. You can't grab it. Don't worry about that. Just move on and keep going. All right. Fortunately, I was able to get all of the diamonds out of this one. We cut it real close. We're real close right there. All right, get on out. Don't trigger the alarm. Swipe the key cards and we're out. On the way out, just watch that camera right there. Make sure it doesn't see you. Go ahead and take out this guard. And then because you've already swiped the key card on this door, you can just run right to it and go inside. And don't forget, going into first person will make you move faster, right? But for recording purposes, I'm in third person, so you guys can see something better. As you get to this point right here, you'll have a couple of guards inside the room. Just have one of your teammates go in, mark out the first guard, melee him. Your other teammate goes to the next guard, and he melees that guy. And just pay attention to the cameras. And the third guard that patrols on the outside was walking away from us. The camera was pointed to our right, so we dip on out. And you can run right through the metal detectors right here. Don't worry about tripping the alarm on those. It won't register. You'll be good to go. Go to the Corona ring and exit the casino. Now, once you're on the outside, just hug the wall right here next to the horse track and make your way through this back little route right here through this alley, and you'll be heading out to the streets. Now, once you're at the street, you can either get lucky and have your cars right here, but more than likely it's not going to happen. So you could just take an NPC vehicle. Just make sure it's a 4-door. If you have, 3 or more people, you can just grab a 2-door if it's just you and one other person. Now, on the way out, since we have the decoy, we can drive straight to the police station. You want to go to the police station right here. Drive on the far right side so you can see if the chopper, the helicopter, is on top of the roof. It should be there, but if not, just take an extra block around the police station, and it should spawn after that. All right, but 9 out of 10 times the police chopper will be on top of the roof. Just climb up right here, make sure you don't fall, get up on this ledge, climb up the AC ducts right here, and then once you're on the roof, you can get into the chopper and head to the endpoint. You'll be done. All right, just don't crash and you'll be fine. So fly out that way. Once you're there, you go ahead and hit the cutscene. You'll make your money. Divide up however you want with your teammates, right? You know what I mean? Whatever the cuts you want to do. Made some good money with the diamonds there. And it's a lot of fun, man. I mean, we've been hitting. We made the Elite Challenge. It's got to get there under 15 minutes. No hags fail. Nobody gets wasted. But it's a lot of fun. It's definitely, different from the Kaio heist. It's good to kind of, shake off the dust a little bit and, kind of get a little more sharp to it and enjoy the actual heist itself, all right? So thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped out. Again, I got tons of other casino money guides and tutorials with this silent and sneaky approach. Definitely help out. It should help out. And if you are a beginner or if you just haven't ran these in a while, hopefully it helps refresh your memory and leads you to the beginning of a lot of fun and making money with the casino heist, right? Thank
Okay, not a bad idea to cast your eye over the place again. I'm sure there are other points of interest we can identify.